aqui.
Hello and welcome to the Wild Protea. My name is Clinton John. Thanks for joining me once again on this fine Friday evening. Before I get into things, won't you just hit the like button, also hit that notification button so you can keep up to date with all the Wild Protea, Fair Digest, Tesna Talks, as well as Clinton's Corners happenings. And also, guys, get those comments in below. Obviously, the whole point of a fan channel is to get the fans' opinion. So, without further ado, we go straight into day 2 action, and it wasn't a great day for the Proteas. Obviously, you know, Ben Stokes and Ollie Pope doing very well there, both getting hundreds. You know, Stokes 120, Ollie Pope 135, and then Sam Curran chipped in with a 44, and Mark Wood also chipped in with a 40 as well. So not a great day for the Proteas. England setting up 499, and it's the first time they've scored over 400 in the first innings of a test. I think for I think it's 4 years now, just under 4 years. So yeah, things not looking good. On the other hand, though, it does say that the pitch is quite flat. And that, you know, maybe we can make them work hard for their wickets as well, and maybe we can, if we can force them, if we can get somewhere close to 350, 400 and make them bat again, and take a lot of time out of the game, I think that'll be best. Yeah, look, I don't know what more we could have done to take wickets today on that placid pitch. It just seemed that, you know, all the plans that we had weren't working, and you know, Stokes batted, take nothing away from the innings, Stokes batted brilliantly, Ollie Pope also batted brilliantly, and yeah, it wasn't a good day to be a South Africa. I think the toss was a vital one, and the fact that we lost it also, you know, that happens, and unfortunately now that's 6 in a row for Faf. Maybe you should get someone else to do the toss. I don't know, but yeah, and then just looking at the end of the day, things didn't go too great with the bat either. Algo sticking around there on 32, but other than that, Hamza, Milan chipped one straight to Dom Bess. I think he was caught in between two minds there. I think he came down with good intent, but then sort of stopped on his shot, where I thought maybe he could have just gone through with it and just hit it down the ground for one or whatever. But you know, that is the nature of fielding for 2 days now. He's maybe a bit mentally tired. And then Zubair Hamza came in, and he hasn't been right since that first innings in Centurion, when he got that 36 or 35 or whatever it was, and looked comfortable, looked good. But he's been all at sea since then. And I think it's because of the short ball. He's been found out, it looks like, because I don't think he quite knows what he wants to do with it, whether he wants to ride the bounce, take it on, leave it. I think he's in two minds. So you can see the bowlers are peppering him with that short ball, especially Mark Wood. And then when the spinner came on, his footwork didn't look too great. He looked like he was in two minds whether to go back or forward, and ended up inside edging one on his pad straight to the short leg fielder. So tough day if you're a South African cricket fan, and a tough day in general for the boys there. You know, it was quite painful to watch at times, because you just felt like nothing was happening, and even when we did get a little bit of momentum, you know, we got Stokes and we got Butler quite quick after that. Then I thought, okay, maybe if we can rattle through them quickly here, we might have something a little bit less to try and chase, but just wasn't to be. I don't know, we just lacked real penetration with the ball, and hopefully it's the sign of the pitch and not our bowling attack, which I think will be the case. Even though they got 2 wickets, I just think both wickets were just a bit of mental fatigue more than anything. So hopefully with a good night's rest, the boys can come back fighting tomorrow, through tomorrow and right through until day 4, hopefully, to try and save this test match. I don't think there's any other. There's only 2 possible results now. That's an England win and a draw. For us, hopefully it's a draw, and we go into the last test needing to win it to get to win the series, and hopefully we can do that. So obviously to come is obviously Faf, Rassie, and Kodi, and that's going to be where we're going to score the bulk of our runs. Hopefully, Algo can stick around like he does and anchor the innings, and then the guys can just bat around him. So tomorrow is going to be a really tough day for South Africa. If we're not mentally switched on and prepared to bat for a long time, then unfortunately we're going to find ourselves behind the 8 ball. Dominic Best has got his tail up now. He's taken 2 wickets. Ball's turning quite nicely for him. He's got 2 left-handers in the South African setup, and he already got a right-hander out as well. So it looks like the spin is going to play a huge role, and I think that you'll see Joe Root and Joe Denley play a huge role as well. So maybe a bit of one to think of, that we only played one spinner. I'm not sure how many other options there were out there. Obviously, personally, I probably would have played George Linder for this one. He's had a good season this season, and also he offers you something with the bat as well. And if you had played George and Kesh, then probably Dane wouldn't have got his breakthrough, but you would have got 2 spinners who can really close the game down. And maybe that would have made the difference, I don't know. So that is pretty much all. No, sorry, that's not all I have to say. I just wanted to just weigh in quickly on the Rabada situation with regards to the 1 match ban he's received. Now, obviously, if we do manage to get a draw out of this game, missing him will be a key aspect in that last test. So he got banned for a celebration, right? And the celebration that in itself, I don't think warrants a ban, but it's the accumulation of celebrations. And when you look at some of the celebrations he's had in the past, they were a bit over the edge, and a bit 1 or 2 of them were over the edge, and a bit naughty from Rabada. But I don't think this Joe Root one was. I think if you explain it the way the guys did on commentary, it's freakishly hot. He didn't get the new ball. He's not in his best sort of rhythms at the moment. Not doing great. And even though he's not doing great, he's averaging 27, I think, over the last 6 months or a year or something like that. And that's James Anderson's career average. So if you put that into perspective, if he plays for as long as Jimmy Anderson, he'll have a similar amount of wickets, over 500. So let's just give the lad a break. He is spearheading our attack at a very young age. He's 24 now. He's been the spearhead for the last 4 years. With Dale Steyn coming in and out of injury, Mornay retiring a year or 2 ago. Vernon is there, but Vernon is that sort of line and length and nip it around sort of bowler. He's the pace bowler and the guy who is the danger man. So he's had to grow up really quickly in a cricketing sense, and I don't think he gets enough credit sometimes. And I think that as harsh as the ban might be, the demerit system is in place, and he's got that demerit now. He's been fined 15% of his match fee, and he will miss the next test. And hopefully this allows him to sit back while the guys are playing and think about, maybe I shouldn't have done that, and maybe I should go about it in a different way. But if that celebration was over the top, then Dale Steyn should have been banned every 4 games, because he celebrated like that nearly every wicket he took. And I don't think, maybe because Dale did it sort of a couple meters away from the batsman, it was accepted. But Rabada sort of, I don't think he was thinking in that moment. I think he just wanted to scream and shout because he's been frustrated. You can see he's been frustrated this series because he hasn't had the rhythms that he's had before. So I think that was just a bit of a release for him, and I doubt there was anything at Joe Root. I obviously don't know that, but just from my personal experience playing cricket, and you know, when the captain doesn't let you bowl that first over, whatever, it is extremely frustrating. I have been an opening bowler before, and it is extremely frustrating when they make those decisions and you kind of, you know, go with it for the team, but you don't really believe in it. He believes in himself. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents on the Rabada situation. I think it's slightly ridiculous, but it is what it is, and maybe he'll learn from it now and be a better player for it. Well, that's the hope anyway. So yeah, looking ahead for tomorrow, we've just got to bat long and bat boring and get somewhere close to 350, 400. If we can do that, make them bat again, take time out the game, hopefully get the draw. Hopefully they don't manage to set us too much too quickly, and then, you know, bat for that draw on day 5. I think we can do it. I don't know if we will do it. I think this batting lineup of ours is slightly fragile at the moment, and I think a couple of wickets early tomorrow and we could be back in again. So yeah, just a word on tomorrow. I am playing cricket tomorrow for my local cricket club, but I will try and watch as much of the cricket as possible, and I will obviously catch highlights and stuff after my game tomorrow, and there will be a video up, a reaction for day 3 tomorrow, so you guys can look out for that. And that is pretty much it, guys. So I will see you guys again tomorrow evening. Have a wonderful Friday. Be safe out there. Don't drink and drive, all those things. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Before I go though, don't forget to like this video, hit that notification button as well so you can keep up to date. And yeah, cheers guys. Have a fantastic evening.